The Nameless Bridge. A strange and quiet night. A quest led by 3 friends, and a bridge no one dares cross. On a cold late autumn night, thick fog crept over Whispering Village. That was when little Lily, Evan's younger sister, disappeared. A village elder said she saw Lily running toward the forest's edge, calling for her brother, then vanishing across an old wooden bridge. That bridge had long been abandoned. No one dared go near it, not since people began disappearing, and whispers spread of the dreaming presence, a shapeless being that lured victims by mimicking the voice of someone they loved. If you heard your name and turned around, you would never come back. Police found nothing. Hope faded. But 3 childhood friends, Ryan, Miles, and Evan, refused to give up. They made a pact. They would find Lily, even if it meant not returning. The 3 friends, Ryan the bold one, tall, strong, reckless, and never backs down from danger. Miles the quiet mind, slender, hair falling over half his face, always watching, logical, brilliant. Evan the heart, round-faced, sweet-natured, a little slow, but warm and endlessly kind. Somehow he always says the exact thing no one expects but everyone needs to hear. The deeper they went into Whispering Forest, the quieter the world became. Wind stopped blowing. Leaves didn't rustle, they whispered. At a narrow pass between 2 cliffs, darkness fell like a curtain. Then a roar, low and thunderous. A creature emerged, the hollow hoof. Over 2 meters tall, deer-like but covered in gray fur, claws sharp as blades. Its glowing yellow eyes locked onto them, blocking the path. Evan stumbled backward in panic. Miles helped him up, but there was no place to run. Ryan stepped forward, no weapon but an old hunting knife. He lowered his stance, never breaking eye contact. We're not here to harm, but if you stand in our way, you'll have to go through me first. The beast roared and charged. Ryan dodged the first swipe, but a claw ripped through his shoulder. His shirt tore, blood seeping. Still he stood firm, breathing hard, eyes blazing. Not everyone runs from fear. Want to test that? The beast stopped. Its hot breath steamed in the air. 1 second. 2. Then it let out a quiet growl and turned away, vanishing into the trees. Evan dropped to the ground, trembling. Did you scare it off? Miles smirked. No. He earned its respect. Miles wrapped Ryan's wound quickly, and they pressed on. Before long, they reached a towering gate made of twisted vines, wound so tightly it felt alive. From the center, a face made of leaves emerged, ancient and half-formed, like smoke trapped in bark. To pass, it whispered. You must answer. You own it, but cannot see it. Others use it to call you. Without it, you are no one. What is it? Ryan frowned. Evan guessed. Memory? Breath? A shadow? Miles closed his eyes, then calmly said, Your name. Others call you by it. Lose it, and you lose who you are to the world. The gate shuddered. Leaves twisted, parted. A rush of wind stirred dry leaves into a silent dance. Evan whispered, I still think shadow sounds cooler. But yeah, yours had more drama. They walked deeper into the heart of the woods. At a fork in the path, 2 towering ancient trees appeared. Faces emerged in the bark. One long and stern, the other round and frowning. The trees were bickering. Left turn, I'm telling you. We got lost last time you said that. Only 'cause you can't count your own roots. You wooden-faced fungus! The argument grew louder. Leaves fell in showers. Ryan moved to interrupt, but Miles stopped him with a hand. Evan stepped forward, bowed politely. Excuse us, wise sirs. We're looking for the Nameless Bridge. If you could pause your noble quarrel, we'd be ever so grateful. Also, bickering in sync like that means you two must be really close. The trees fell silent, then both burst out laughing, their branches swaying. The boy's right. Close enough to bicker like brothers. Together they said, take the left path, walk 300 steps. But beware. If anyone calls your name, do not turn around. Following the tree's instructions, the boys reached the Nameless Bridge. It stretched across a black, silent river. Moonlight shimmered on rotting wood. At the center of the bridge stood Lily, still. Eyes blank, lips moving silently. Evan took a step forward, but Miles grabbed his arm. That isn't Lily. Behind the girl, a figure was forming. White mist swirling into a shape with no face, only hollow eyes. The dreaming presence. Ryan gripped his knife. Miles looked for an escape route. But Evan stepped forward, voice shaking. Lily, it's me. If you're still there, take my hand. A cold wind screamed. Laughter like a whisper circled them. Evan, none of them turned. They gripped each other's hands and walked forward together. Evan reached for her. Her small hand collapsed into his. She went limp in his arms, and the presence let out a final howl, then vanished into mist. Evan carried Lily on his back. They returned to the village just as dawn broke. Everyone stared. Lily was safe, not a scratch on her. She slept for 2 days. When she woke, she remembered nothing, except a faint humming song from far, far away. The 3 boys never spoke of what happened, but from that day on, the village would say, if you ever lose your way, pray you have a friend like Ryan, a mind like Miles, and a heart like Evan. Not everyone dares walk through fear, but with true friends beside you, even monsters will step aside.